Hello and welcome to my guide, guys. Today we're going to be just looking at some of the auction house things that we can do to avoid having to go out and spend hours and hours just grinding the game and trying to get gold. It can be really tough using the just typical strategies that everyone uses to try and make gold. You know, farm devil's or leather and the likes to that, or go out and just do mining all day in order to get a bit of ore or do a bit of herbalism. My little tricks and tips here are hopefully gonna just mean you only have to stay in one of your main cities. Do a little bit of buying, a little bit of selling, a little bit of crafting. Make your life a little bit easier. So let's get on with it. So the first thing we're going to be looking at right now is some of our cooking recipes that we bought from the auction house and we have already learnt. Just a good little tip. In classic World of Warcraft, you can still use all of the typical auction add-ons, but I personally really like Auctionator. It's just simple. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for any extra upgrades or little bits and bobs here and there, which, you know, are really helpful but cost you extra money. It's just a basic add-on and it does the trick. It gives you these 3 extra bars at the bottom here. It's got buy, sell, and more, basically. And you can create basically shopping lists for yourself for things that you typically buy all the time. So I've got, I think, manage shopping lists. Oh no, that's for the shopping, yeah. So you can basically have like leather working, which I've got here, or you can have recent searches, whatever you want really. And if you want to make a new one for like cooking, you can put cooking like so, and then basically everything we add to that. Like poached sun scale, I'm gonna add that to it. Add item, boom. So whenever I want to go to look for it, I can just go poached sun scale automatically and make your life a little bit easier. So for leather working, heavy armor kit, heavy leather, light leather, it's got everything we need there. Nightscape, straight away you got everything I need. So I can just check that stuff a lot easier. Make your life a little bit easier, guys. That's the main thing. Right, now let's go back to the original thing. So I like cooking. I've got my cooking to 300. I'm not yet level 60, but I am approaching level 60. I think I'm like level 54. And you guys are probably getting to a similar type stage as me. You probably work full time. You don't have as much time as, you know, everyone in the world. So you're just about hitting the 50s and 60s right about now. So if that's the case and you are looking to save up for your mount, then I definitely suggest. What I like to do is open up my cooking and look through what I've got available. It's Nightfin soup. Let's do this. Now I know on my server right now, Nightfin soup sells so quickly. Nightfin soup. So the soup, as you can see, sells for 41 silver per soup, which is that's a pretty damn good price. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you look for raw Nightfin, you see there's none because people have caught on. They know what's up. They know the quick turnaround there. But if you just go through all of them like this, where is the other one I had? Raw sun scale. So that's 3 silver, 88 copper per, basically per sun scale. Now let's look for the poached sun scale. 12 silver. So that's an immediate about 9 silver profit from that. So in this situation, I'll just go, because I know that I don't have to buy anything extra. I'll just go ahead and buy those nice and easily. Buy them all, and then we will just go to the mailbox in a bit and just cook that all up real quick. Let's have a look at the glossy mite fish. Now I think soothing spices cost about 1 silver, 40 copper. Raw glossy mite fish. Let's have a look and let's try and go to cooking here. Let's add this item. That's 1 silver, 7 copper per, basically. And let's look at cooked glossy mite fish. There's none on the auction house currently. That's really interesting. So we would go ahead and buy a bunch of these. What does this give? It gives you stamina increase, so that's good for tanks. So I would actually go ahead and buy this, just because I see an opportunity to kind of set the price. Other people will kind of join the bandwagon after you. You might have to reset your auctions, but that's fine. Sorry about the coughing, guys. Oh, someone else bought that. Look. There we go. Oh, is that my own auction? It must be my banking character selling some. Right, okay. So, because sometimes you just get in the stage of kind of got so much stuff in your inventory, you just need to sell it all, flip it right away. So that's what I do. Just flip it straight away, get it on the auction house. But in situations where I'm really like pinching pennies, or I really want to make the gold and I don't want to have to go out and farm, this is the way I do it. Alright, so we're going to make some cooked glossy mite fish, and we're looking at about 8 silver turnaround because of the soothing spices cost about 1 silver something. Fillet red gill, that's not going to be very good. Grilled squid, I've just done a flip for this. As you can see here, it goes for about 10 gold, 80 silver. So I think that's like 54 silver per grilled squid. And how much did I buy it for? Winter squid. There won't be very much. Yeah, look. Oh my gosh. The price is much higher than it used to be. Oh my goodness gracious me. So I think I bought all in all 50 gold worth of the winter squid. Yeah, I bought 50 gold worth of winter squid. And if you can add these up, there's 131 here. So, quick math arrow. Oh, what's happening here? There you go. 1, 3, 1 times 50. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. 131 times 0.54. 70 gold. Okay? Which is great. So we spent 50 gold. We're making 20 gold when these sell, which is great. Spirit, I don't actually know what the what this is like. Raw summer. Try raw summer. There's none. Hot, smoked. There's none. Okay, so I need to keep an eye out on those. Because if there's none, it means they probably sell quite quickly. I know for a fact that the nightfin soup sells super well. Because that's the only one that I actually do fishing for. And I farm that every evening just before bed for about half an hour. And I usually get about 20. And I come back and they've sold by morning. And usually it's about 10 gold I'm waking up to for like half an hour's work. It's, you know, it's something I just do as I'm watching like my series, just winding down for bed. Nice and easy. But I also get a bunch of other stuff as well from doing that, not just those. So all in all, I probably make 25 gold worth of things. Right. And where I farm those is Ashara. Just here. You can farm all this area, but there's a lot of swimming. It can be kind of boresome. So what I like to do is go to this pool here and just fish there. I find I get everything from here. That's a good little trick. Now, apart from cooking, so you can do obviously more cooking, you get more recipes from the auction house. Let's have a quick look at what recipes are available right now. Lobster stew. Just food. Mite fish steak. I think I've already got that. I might not have that actually. Mite fish steak. No, I don't have that. So I should check that out later where to buy that from. Baked salmon. No, don't need that. There we go. Okay, so nothing there that I kind of want. I mean, the mite fish steak, I do want that, so I need to check where I can buy that, but I'll Google that. I'm not going to buy it for 8 gold. I can probably get it for 1 gold from a vendor somewhere. So I like to do that. Then you've got like extra little tricks and tips now where you can go literally look for recipes and use the auction house not as a place to buy recipes, but as a place to learn where to buy them from. Alright, so what I like to do as well is kind of like have a bit of money in the bank ready for this. I'm going to look at tailoring because tailoring is one of the most common professions that people have in World of Warcraft Classic, along with enchanting. So I'm talking about crafting professions, of course. Everyone's got like gathering professions. But what you can do here is literally just look at the recipes, Google where they are bought from on the map, and then just fly there, run there, do what you need to get there, and then just flip them straight on the auction house. I know for a fact that you can get which one? A tuxedo, the tuxedo, start again. You can get the tuxedo shirt and everything like that from Ironforge. You can get that recipe from Ironforge. You can get the dark silk shirt. Let's have a look here. Dark silk. Oh, no one's actually doing that yet. That's amazing. Okay. You can get that from Duskwood. Redakshire even. Swash. Yeah, you can buy this from... You can buy this as well. So there's so many that you can just buy yourself. And I know for a fact that you can buy them at a tiny fraction of the price that you would here. And if you just spend, an hour a day, you could probably make about 20 to 50 gold from just selling recipes. Just going around, checking which recipes you can buy. And if you get into a habit of kind of building a route that you like to go through each time as you're doing it, you can literally flip these recipes like it's hot, okay? So make sure you have a look at that. If you're a leather worker, something I've just been doing myself is make sure, so let's have a look here. Black rock salt, is it? Have I misunderstood salt? Deep rock salt. Deep rock salt. All right, deep rock salt. Let's check here. Sells for a whopping 2 silver 68. Not bad, not bad, not bad. If you were a leather worker over the level of 280, then have a look at this. You can buy 1 deep rock salt and turn it into refined deep rock salt once every 3 days, which will sell for 8 gold 43. You only need 1 black rock salt to make 1 refined deep rock salt. But you can only make 1 every 3 days, guys. 1 every 3 days. So make sure you do that. And the way you do that is you get your salt shaker, which engineers basically make. Oh, it's 250. It's not 280. It's 250. Level 250 you can make this. So you buy that from the auction house, and once every 3 days, it says on it, every few days, but it's every 3 days. You buy that for the 5 gold. You make your money back straight away, and you basically get your salt. You give it a shake. You turn your salt into refined salt. You sell it on the auction house. You put your salt shaker in your bank, and you see it again in 3 days. Set yourself a reminder. Done. You're making literally 8 gold every 3 days for taking something out of your bank and putting it back in your bank. It's that easy, guys. Make sure you are doing it if you are a leather worker. It's very, very, very worth it. Each profession has things like this, and as I kind of level certain professions up, I'll be giving more and more tips like this, guys. So if you enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button, you click subscribe, and guys, I will be back with more little tricks and tips. I'll try and do a little recipe run, create a recipe run for you guys, so you guys can follow it kind of as an alliance. Just work out the best ways to go. Just do those quick and easy flips if you're not big into farming, but you are big into doing flips like myself. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Rosie. I'm out.